now we're just waiting to see what perhaps Gene Storm decides to use with his master with his 2 remaining wishes. Either way, we have Planet X in the ring here. We have Samoa Joe. These 2 men teaming up, and of course, trying to see who their mystery opponent's gonna be. Oh, look at this. You know this music belongs to, don't you?
Hey everybody, I'm Guy Fieri, and we're rolling out, rolling out, rolling out, rolling out.
There you have it, folks. Guy Fieri, of all people, back to that Samoa Joe could have picked. Who would have thunk it? Who would have picked Guy Fieri? We'll go figure.
Now introducing their partner, rolling out of Santa Rosa, California, he is the Food Network star, Guy Fieri.
Well, believe me, folks, even though Guy Fieri, even though this man, you know, he's the host of Food for Thought, UWA's first ever talk show, don't think for a second this man won't bust his ass and wants to fight here in UWA. It doesn't matter if you're an announcer like us, it doesn't matter if you're a backstage journalist like Jeff Becker, it doesn't matter, you know, if you're a manager, if you're a talk show host, if you're the freaking owner of the company. Everybody at some point is going to have to compete in that very ring here in the UWA, and no one knows that better than Guy Fieri.
Really means ridiculous.
I mean, for crying out loud. He made his debut at Do or Die. He debuted his talk show, Food for Thought, but in the same time, he pretty much, you know, took Vicious to the level. He took him to the max at Do or Die. Whoever thunk that Guy Fieri, his first showing in a UWA ring, would be able to came close to actually taking the No Limits Championship away from Vicious. I'm sure Vicious saw his championship ring flash right before his eyes. But tonight, Guy Fieri is not about the No Limits title. Of course, we saw earlier just momentarily by Luke Fowler announcing a huge match for Beach Party Slam as Rampage takes on Vicious. Where Vicious pretty much, if he does not show up, then he will be fired from UWA. So it's mandatory that he has to show up to face Rampage. And look at Samoa Joe and Vaughn Kreed. These 2 men, of course, fought in the main event at Pandemonium 9 in the Hell in a Cell. These 2 men are far from strangers.
Samoa Joe here just unbuckling that turnbuckle, getting that protective padding off that exposed steel. And of course, Vaughn Kreed doesn't see Samoa Joe not choosing to go for it, but he raises the knee, and Vaughn Kreed is in enemy territory here. He might pay for early on. Nation of Life might be able to look out for himself, but Guy Fieri gets a surprising tag, and Samoa Joe tagging into Guy Fieri instead of tagging into Planet X.
And Samoa Joe, rather, I'm sure he probably feels more comfortable teaming with Guy Fieri, seeing that he handpicked him to team up with him than work with Planet X. Because remember, these 2 men obviously are going to be competing against each other in the triple threat match. And with this man right here, Lord Magma, the big man himself, and Lord Magma, that springboard drop kick. I never think a 7-footer can possibly pull that one off. And we all thought people like Matt Morgan was gifted for being a big man, doing the things he can do. But I think even though Matt Morgan can do that one, and what Guy Fieri, I'm like, goodness, I mean, Till got that big boot to a hip toss, but Lord Magma got it the second time around.
Big boot is totally leveling Guy Fieri, but Lord Magma with that suplex on Samoa Joe is leaving Guy Fieri just a look on. Guy Fieri does not capitalize what's at all. Guy Fieri just shot in the corner. Of course, the referee making sure Planet X didn't get involved there. But Guy Fieri pulled back in the center of the ring as the referee goes for a pin, and Samoa Joe comes in, breaks that up. And oh my, that spear from Lord Magma is taking Guy Fieri in half. And, oh, vintage DDT.
That spear, if it did not cut Guy Fieri in half, at least collapsed his rib cage. And that sidewalk slam by Lord Magma. And Lord Magma just feet away from his 2 rivals, his 2 opponents who vowed to bring the end of the Nation of Violence. He talks about Planet X and Samoa Joe. It's hard to believe that these 2 men are teaming up tonight after what happened last week. And don't forget, of course, up in episode 26 of Assault, when it was Planet X who cashed in that Anytime Anywhere contract on a Samoa Joe to take the big title away from him. And look at this, Vampiro power. Oh my God, Fieri's just getting absolutely owned by the Nation of Violence here.
Nation of Violence absolutely having their own way with Guy Fieri here. So he's getting set up here. Tombstone, oh my God, you see his head is crashed into the mat. I think Guy Fieri might be busted open. Surely he's never felt the Crimson Mask before. Dang good he missed. He had some backup there to help him out. He might be hoping that he might have just let the 3 count happen. Let's see him get some, some treatment from the UWA EMTs.
I started to realize something, folks. After looking back, I love that do or die. Remember, folks, when Guy Fieri fought Vicious, the only reason why Guy Fieri got so many offenses is because, not just because, Vicious pretty much underestimated Guy Fieri, but also because Guy Fieri had that cheap shot with the title belt to Vicious to get the upper hand. It only took one move from Vicious to steal that momentum away from Guy Fieri and to get the win. But now, Guy Fieri facing the Nation of Violence here, they all prepared. They know what to expect from Guy Fieri here. And look at Planet X with that standing moonsault there. And Magma somehow managing to break up that pin attempt.
Nation of Violence was definitely doing their homework on the likes of Guy Fieri, not allowing him to, to underestimate the likes of him. Obviously Vicious did. But look at Vampiro with that upper hand chop there, that uppercut, but Planet's cutting right back up with that backwards kick there twice in a row, 3 times in a row, but he can't get the big man down. He goes on the arm drag and finally taking Vampiro off his feet. Keeping Vampiro closer to his side of the ring. Gosh, took his head off with that shot. Is feeding off this crowd here, and Vampiro's out with that exposed turnbuckle. And that, folks, it was taken off about a couple of minutes to go. Almost forgot about it. But Vampiro gets released overhead there. Now it's Planet just having his way with Vampiro here.
Oh. Planet's going to town once again with that standing moonsault. And once again, Lord Magma breaking up that pin. And this would be a huge win for Planet and Samoa Joe. And he held in Guy Fieri if they're victorious here tonight. Because, up until now, the Nation of Violence has been damn near dominant. They've been raising hell throughout the UWA since their formation back at their first fight. And wait a minute, there's no that cover belt barrage on the Vampiro. All these shots and that last kick is damn near decapitated. Or just collapsed in Vampiro's jaw. And Guy Fieri and Samoa Joe taking out Lord Magma. It could have been a perfect opportunity to get a win, but Vampiro had his feet on the ropes. And that kick out allowed Vampiro to get the upper hand momentarily. And now we're going to Planet X in Nation Violence territory. Wait, no, the big man's actually going up the top rope. And what is happening here? That triple team. But suplex into a splash by Lord Magma.
Wait a minute, Planet's kicking out with only a 1 count there. Now he's pissed. Lord Magma with that boot. Now some payback on the Planet's putting him in the exposed turnbuckle. And, oh my, again, come on, the exposed flesh. He's obviously going to create some gaping wounds on the back and the spine. Planet might be gassed open.
Could have been like a broken back or a broken neck and some type of upper back injuries after being powerbombed to the turnbuckle corner. But so far it's not really slowing down Planet X. Of course, a man like Planet is not going to allow any injury to slow him down, leading into beats probably some that epic 3-way duel for the UWA Championship. And when you think about it, folks, when you think of men like Samoa Joe, Planet X, and Lord Magma, you can't think of any 3 men, any grouping of 3 other men in the UWA that is as dominant, has been as popular, infamous, famous, and just downright impressive in the ring as these 3 men right here. Some people saying it's one of the most epic triple threat match in wrestling history, and the fans in Brazil are going to be lucky enough to be able to witness it live and in person. And obviously that's something that those people are just quite not used to, but I think only a company like UWA can give people all over the world an opportunity to see this great company live and in the flesh.
Samoa Joe utilizing a lot of his elbow drop pin covers, not really working out too well. Referee getting back up with something. I didn't really see how he got knocked down. He's exchanging words with Guy Fieri on the outside. Not sure if he saw it tag, but I guess he allows it, so I guess he did see it. Vaughn Kreed goes back in the ring, trying to get the fans behind him. Of course, that's not going to happen ever in a million years. Oh, Samoa Joe counters with that DDT. Now what's Samoa Joe going to do? Oh, that T-bone suplex there.